The purpose of our model is to show how does the circulatory system and the heart works together. We are going to make a model of the body and show the heart structure and the functions of the circulatory system, and also the types of blood circulation in our body and the blood vessels. The aim of this project is to teach in a didactic way the functioning and process of our circulatory system and our heart. Also, interact with the model to make learning more graphical. Learn and inform about the parts and functioning of each part of our circulatory system and how they work together.
Identifying the chemical processes involved. Oxygen is one of the substances transported with the assistance of red blood cells. The red blood cells contain a pigment called hemoglobin, each molecule of which binds for oxygen molecules. Oxyhemoglobin forms. The oxygen molecules are carried to individual cells in the body tissue where they are released. The binding of oxygen is a reversible action. The effects of carbon dioxide in the blood. Hemoglobin can also bind carbon dioxide, but to a lesser extent. Carbaminohemoglobin forms. Some carbon dioxide is carried in this form to the lungs from respiring tissue. The presence of carbon dioxide helps the release of oxygen from hemoglobin. This is known as the Bohr effect. When carbon dioxide diffuses into the blood plasma and then into the red blood cells, erythrocytes, in the presence of a catalyst carbonic anhydrase, most CO2 reacts with water in the erythrocytes and establish a carbonic acid, that is H2O plus CO2. Carbonic acid dissociates to form hydrogen ions and hydrocarbonate ions. This is also a reversible reaction and undissociated. Carbonic acid, hydrogen ions, and hydrocarbonate ions exist in dynamic equilibrium with one another.
The material we use to make our STEM model are nails, hammer, masking tape, 3 different colored yarns, and 2 planks of wood. To make the heart in the body of our model, we use a balloon, fill it with flour, and to make it look prettier, we use red yarn and paste it with white glue. The pipe cleaners we use to make the aorta, and the wire we use it to put it in the model. To make our model interactive, we choose to make some labels and put Velcro on the back so that the kids can put it where it's supposed to be. And this way the kids will learn faster where the parts of the circulatory system are.
The circulatory system transports oxygen, nutrients, and other substances to the body and removes wastes from tissues. The human heart has 4 chambers: the right atrium, the right ventricle, the left atrium, and the left ventricle. Valves located between the atria and ventricles and between the ventricles and vessels, leaving the heart prevent blood from flowing backward between heartbeats. Blood from the body enters the heart through the right atrium. Blood from the lungs through the left atrium. When the atria contract, blood flows into the ventricles. Flaps of connective tissues called valves are located between the atria and the ventricles. When blood moves from the atria into the ventricles, those valves open. When the ventricles contract, the valves close, preventing blood from flowing back into the atria. Valves also are located at the exit of each ventricle. These systems of valves keeps blood moving through the heart in one direction, like